Good morning. There's a word that people ought to remember as they continue to live through life, like an unwritten code that you follow beyond anything else that you can think of. That word is respect. A lot of people these days don't really have a lot of respect for certain things, let alone certain people. And it shows because you can just be here one minute and not be here the next, simply because the other person couldn't respect you as another person. They couldn't respect your worth as a human being to continue to live a life. So they felt the need to take it away from you. Or they felt the need to sabotage something that you had going on that was going to better yourself. But because they saw an opportunity to advance, they disrespected you in the process to help advance themselves. The level of respect that you should have for life not only is about you as a person when it comes to other people, but it has to do with self. Most people don't know anything about respect when it comes to other people because they don't respect themselves. They have no idea the kind of dignity that they don't know anything about or haven't taken the time to explore. You must maintain a certain level of dignity, a certain level of integrity. These things are respectful. And when you walk with your head up high with a certain level of dignity, with a certain level of integrity about yourself, people respect you for it. We have to do our part, taking the time out to teach the younger generation about respect. Because there's a lot of disrespectful kids out here that don't know anything about what that word means. Mainly because they didn't have anyone to teach them. A part of that is our fault as older people, as the older generation. From one generation to the next, it's your job to teach people about what is and what is not deemed respectful. Just because I see things differently than you does not mean I can't respect you. Sometimes you have to see the world through different eyes instead of your own in order to respect what someone else has to say. No one is asking you to agree. No one is asking you to understand necessarily. But you have to respect another person's opinion, another person's perspective, another person's viewpoint other than your own. Just because theirs is different doesn't make you any better than them. It doesn't make you any less than them either. And the same goes for them. That is the mutual level of respect that you should have for another person. Being able to share what you think is important while still having that same type of understanding of why they think otherwise. Today, and for the rest of the days of your life, let's reinitiate that moral standard, that code of conduct that we all must follow called respect. Let's learn to respect each other and whatever entity that we exist. And more importantly, let's learn to respect ourselves in the process. It's Motivation Monday. Let's go.